We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Eddie. Rosario.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. 1-1. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Sanchez is up with it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Dozier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Love that pitch right there. And he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Nori Aoki.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. There's a ground ball now and a chance for Mauer at first base. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now at the plate, Ezekiel Carrera. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there, a little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Here comes the payoff pitch. high in the air out to center field. Buxton is under it, 2 gone. Now batting, Carlos Beltran. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 1-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Polanco ranging up the middle. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Takes a good curveball at the knees, and that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Kenny Vargas goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Herrera will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Shortstop.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets fouled. He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The next 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Jason Castro.
Jason Castro is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here, and by a long ways, a monstrous 3-run home run. Here's Byron Buxton now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. Beltran has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
White Sox. Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Omar Narvaez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A chance here for Dozier at second. Scooped up. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs. Stepping in, Carlos Sanchez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Number 20,
Into the windup and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Set to deliver on 2-1. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Riding in once again, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Kepler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. At the plate, Miguel Sano. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup and was able to foul it off. But that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with it. So I don't know what he's looking for. Looking for something harder, probably.
Outside, 2-1. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Beltran with the catch, tagging as the runner from third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Kenny Vargas. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Hit well on the ground to first. Morno's got it. The tag, and he is out. Coming to the plate now, Matt Davidson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Matt Davidson.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And the White Sox have their first hit of the game. Here's Justin Morneau, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Morneau waits. The 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. This is skied into short left center. Rosario is there. Makes the play. 1 away. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch. If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Kepler's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Twins, first baseman number 7, Joe
First
Mauer.
pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Aoki, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Carrera's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jason Castro. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And this is low, ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Lifted in the air to center. Aoki is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Byron Buxton now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Byron Buxton.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Rosario.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The runner scores from second. Here's Brian Dozier now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. To short, hit hard. Anderson brings it in. And he is in there. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs, and he's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
And he is out on the tag. Settling in now, Ezekiel Carrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Carrera.
And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on 1 at bat, 1 pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Line drive to center field. Buxton is right there, 1 down. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. 1-1 now to Beltran. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Digging in, Kendrys Morales. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Rosario is there, and the inning is over. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Into the windup and the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
And they'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready once again, Kenny Vargas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. So here's Joe Mauer. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
To first. 1 there. Back to Morneau, but it's too late as they just get to 1. On to first, and it sails right by him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping in and ready for a another shot. Jorge Polanco, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Francisco Liriano is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw over to Morneau is going to be in time, and with it the side is retired. Now in the box, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher Omar Narvaez.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Polanco will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The batter, number 5.
So striding forward now, Carlos Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it. Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's out number 2. Stepping up now, Matt Davidson. A base hit in his first trip.
Davidson.
Santana gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Castro. He comes in. And 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
A close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
The center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more. Byron Buxton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And this one gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to Morneau. A double play. Riding in once again, Eddie Rosario. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Justin Morneau. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Justin Morneau.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tim Anderson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Little tapper down the first baseline, but it's foul, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready once again, Ezekiel Carrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Ezekiel Carrera.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out. Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Back here on the south side of Chicago. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Mark Lowe comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
The White Sox, number 21.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Brian Dozier is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2-0 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Carrera has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Up next for the
Settling
Twins,
in now, Max Kepler. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
Stopped on the slide by Sanchez. Got him. Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano. He got a sac fly earlier. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Now
digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Beltran. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight at 93, ball 1. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Beltran will take the turn and head for second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's Kendrys Morales. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Randy Rosario comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Randy Rosario.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Sano is up with it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And now they'll slap the tag on him as he tries to get back to second. It's a double play. Kevin Smith will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Number 81 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 81. A defensive change for the White Sox. Now catch.
Park is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smith has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high. 1-0 count. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smith has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Byron Buxton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Byron Buxton.
He's set, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Carrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Carlos Sanchez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Second baseman, Carlos
Fernando Romero enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Number 77, Fernando Romero. This change for the Twins. Now playing first base.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier has it. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Third baseman,
so coming 24. To the plate, Matt Davidson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Yohan Moncada will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Justin Morneau. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. He'll try and lead things off. Here in inning number 9.
Eddie Rosario.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's the first out. Now in the box, Brian Dozier. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Zach Putnam enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Zach Putnam. A defensive change for the White Sox. Now playing third base.
He's set. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Morneau stays with it for route number 2. So striding in, Max Kepler. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Lifted in the air to center field. Aoki is under it, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Leori Garcia will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got the... Taylor Rogers comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll be a base hit. So it's a pinch hit single here to start the bottom of the ninth. And maybe these guys aren't done just yet.
Center fielder number 6.
Striding into the box, Nori Aoki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Ezekiel Carrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. TJ Rivera will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner. Number 34 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. TJ Rivera goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Carlos Beltran checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it. Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
A fastball that just misses inside. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, the Twins were given a great boost in this one thanks to the start of this man, Ervin Santana. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily...
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Milwaukee Brewers. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Matt, I'm going to tell you a secret. This may be the best hitting ballpark in all of baseball. The weather's going to be great because you have a roof. You can control the weather. In the summer, it flies here in Wisconsin. But on top of that, this ballpark, what a great background to hit in. The ball jumps. This is a hidden secret, a hidden treasure for hitters.
Here's Ben Revere, and we are set for baseball.
Right fielder, number 25.
Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Well, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder number
at the plate, Michael Conforto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Trout has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
Third baseman.
Now at the plate, Guilherme Solarte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, left fielder.
At the plate, Ryan Braun. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Revere. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Miguel.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Brad Miller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Miller.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting sixth.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And here's a ball grounded foul near first base coach Alfredo Griffin. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Ball 1.
1-0.
Hard hit ball to second. And past the sliding attempt at second. That should go as a base hit.
He gives up a single there, but he's retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
7. Shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a curveball that time that broke too low. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. So coming to the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Domingo Santana.
First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Jesus Aguilar is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker.
Neil Walker.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. From the belt, the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. On it goes right through him into left field. In to score the runner from third. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. The pitcher, Aaron Sanchez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Here it is on 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Aaron Sanchez goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Keon Broxton stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here's the 2-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! Ready for another chance? Yangervis Solarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yangervis Solarte.
Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Revere. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So they nearly batter. Stepping up now, Ray Zambrano. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Robbie Ray.
Standing in, Robbie Ray. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And Braun will handle this one for round number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Ben Revere. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We'll see the powerful. And there, in fact, is Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hard hit toward the hole. Escobar has it. And now a jump throw against his body. And a nice save on that ball in the dirt as well as they get him at first on a super play from deep in the hole. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So striding in, Jesus Aguilar. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Mike Trout comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Now the pitch. And this one's too far inside. Ball two.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And Trout has himself a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Well, you got the hard sinker in, stayed on top of it, and you get rewarded for making contact. The ball goes through.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Aguilar is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Santana coming on. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 13.
In now, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
This is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base.
Here's C.J. Cron now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Broxton's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angel. Here's Neil Walker. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
And a bouncing ball, foul. And there's ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but just foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Hit on the ground to third. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting,
Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive.
Standing in now, Aaron Sanchez. He swings and grounds it to short. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Solarte has room in foul territory. Makes the play, one away.
The batter, catcher.
Settling in now, Robbie Ray. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1-2, here it comes. And another foul ball. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
You always hear about position players grinding.
Here's Ben Revere as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit, and that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over to drive in the run.
Mike
riding in once again, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Walker. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels trying to pick things up where we left off. Keon Broxton. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
In there, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Taken there by Escobar. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Yonhervis Solarte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this will be fouled away. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes. It looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. 1-2. Here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out. Ready once again, Ryan Braun. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Levere. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Domingo Santana. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Here's Miguel Sano. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up. That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate. He's able to foul it off. Nice job.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Miguel Sano becomes the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
Brad Miller comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here's another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Hard hit at third. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Up next for the Angels.
Digging in to try it again, C.J. Cron. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Drilled to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double.
Into the box now, Yunel Escobar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And this one's taken by Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard up the middle. Reined in. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Striding in once again, Neil Walker. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Tapper up the line, but it gets foul. 5 runs, 8 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore. Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
This one's down to third. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit.
Man, the pitcher executed his pitch, put it on the outside half, and he rolled.
In now, Manny Pena. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Revere is there, 1 away. Ready once again.
Number 43, Aaron Sanchez.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will get this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Miller ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Keon Broxton. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Jesse Chavez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on.
Jesse Chavez.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Stepping in now, Yonhervis Solarte. Conforto posts under it, and that's the 3rd out. Ready for another shot now. Ray Zambrano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher, number 40.
Now at the plate, Jesse Chavez. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's Ben
Right
Revere.
fielder,
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Changeup, called strike one. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Line toward the gap in left center. Broxton is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is. Bud Norris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Bud Norris.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. Hit hard on the ground to second. A quick out number one.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's strong enough to muscle it in the right field.
Orlando Arcia will come on now and pinch
first for the Brewers. Number 3.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. He grounds it sharply to third. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Orlando Arcia will stick around as he'll take over in. Right field.
Number 3. Orlando.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swing and a liner. But foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
The left fielder, number 33.
Striding into the box. Michael Conforto. No hits in 3 tries. So Cameron Maven will move into the on next circle now to try to. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Braun. 2 gone. Here's Miguel. Sano, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikes. Jeremy Jeffrey.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 32.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Arcia has it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground. Cameron Maven will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
And hitting for the Brewers,
Number 7 is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. A windup and the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
now batting, Second
Here's
baseman,
Neil Walker. 2 for 3 with a
Walker.
double on his line so far. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 0-1 delivery. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The catcher, number 9.
Now batting, Manny Pena, a hit in 2 official trips. Stephen Vogt will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 48.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Gone in order. Number 7 will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Stephen Vogt will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. From the stretch, Brad Miller is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Now, Midnight's fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by it. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs he flew right by it. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Vogt has a play, 1 away.
The batter, first baseman.
Stepping in, C.J. Cron. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Walker is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Chris Davis.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here he comes on 2-0. Ground ball left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
That's an impressive.
Jose Trejo.
Now
Albert Pujols will look for some 2-out magic here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he gets him to swing through that one. So the Angels are down to their final strike now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that base hit inches them a little bit closer. Now they've got 2 runners on. You get one more.
Eric Cousins will start to loosen up in the on deck. Anthony Swarzak.
Eric Cousins.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch here for the final out. And the Brewers have taken their first step as they claim game one here at home. This ball game is over.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch and he hits the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
The final line score.
A look there at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series. With that, here's a look at the Brewers' starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do to...
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Second here tonight. Right fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Solarte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there he goes towards second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Now at the plate, number 7. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 7.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Striding into the box, Ryan Braun. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Driven nicely into the gap. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
And there's the 4th wide one, so now the double play perhaps in order with nobody out.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. Now in the box, Domingo Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. He's got it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Walker's got it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again. That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Called strike 2.
Man, it's going to be a long game. The angle that he's throwing that sinker at, nobody's going to touch that.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Solarte ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in at second base with a first inning double.
That was a great job of driving that ball. extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Braun is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Here's Miguel Sano. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And a ball 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Number 7 is there, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Stephen Vogt.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is going to be a foul ball. On the ground up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
That is a
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 1-0 delivery. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Liner toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yonhervis Solarte. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Milwaukee leaves 1. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
This one's flared toward left center. Braun moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Chris Davis now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Arcia backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this is low, ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels leave 1. They trail it here 3-0.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Into the windup and the pitch. Number 7 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. Hit down, and that is off the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Left fielder number 8.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In the dirt. And, nearly had him going back to second, but he's able to sneak back in safely. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Jose Alvarez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Alvarez.
Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Lifted the other way to left center. Conforto giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Here's Neil Walker. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Heading out towards shallow right. Revere is under it. 2 gone. Riding in once again, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's stepping into the box, Ray Zambrano, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Revere. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2, here it comes. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Scorched to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Left.
In now, Michael Conforto as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, they scored last inning. You thought that's what you want, a shutdown inning. He comes out and he gets too quick.
Here's Miguel Sano. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Digging in to try it again, C.J. Cron. He reached on a single in his first try. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Standing in, Stephen Vogt. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Stephen
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Keon Broxton will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ripped down the line. 0-2. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Orlando Arcia.
Fouled straight back. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ready once again, Yonhervis Solarte comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
from the stretch. Number 7 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. 1-1. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. Crone comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers get a run on the RBI. Into the box now, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
And that misses for ball 1.
Miller.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Hard hit ball to second, taken by Walker. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, but designated
Here's Chris
hitter.
Davis now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Shaw fields it cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 00.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yunel Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker ranging into shallow right. And the inning is. Here's Ryan Braun now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
The left fielder, number 8.
Bud Norris, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
Bud Norris.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Revere is after it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And there's the first out.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He hit a sac fly earlier. Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Neil Walker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. A windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Settling in now. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. In there at the knees, strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. 1 away.
Up next,
here's Ben Revere. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Revere.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Solarte. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
A center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. Couple innings.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Left fielder number 33. Michael Conforto.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Now the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels digging in to try it again. Domingo Santana. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Domingo Santana.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Trout racing back to the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Stephen Vogt. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sano takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout giving chase. And that ends the inning. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. This one's down to third. Shaw has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throwing to second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in once again, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Just off the plate and high, ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Misses, ball 2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Cron rounds the corner and is headed home. And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now. Ready once again, Chris Davis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Davis waits on the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
The batter, number 00. shortstop.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball just a bit up.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore. Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Sargent. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Albert Pujols will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Braun is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Albert Pujols will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Dion Deerdorf is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Change defensively for the Angels.
Softly hit out toward short.
73.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another chance? Yonherba Solarte. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle with one thing short.
Into the box, number 7. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. There to take it is Escobar. 2 away now. Striding in once again, Ryan Braun. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Brewers strand. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Arcia has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
A center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to third, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Well, that ball is hit hard between the 5 and 6 hole, and you saw the third baseman right there start.
Cameron Maybin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Cameron Maybin.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one will get this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the time.
Anthony Swarzak.
Now pitching for
Action now in the Milwaukee.
Number 37, Anthony Swarzak.
Here's Miguel Sano. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And that's going to score the tying run from second. We're even now at 5-5. Stepping in. Brad Miller. 2 outs and 2. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander.
Angel, number 22, Caleb Hobart.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a Cameron Maben will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Caleb Coward will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Maben.
Travis Shaw started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up to the left side. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Neil Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Walker waits on the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
This is flared out towards second. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting.
Digging in, Domingo Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ooh, good changeup. Just missed inside.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money.
On the ground to the left side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. No. 1-0 count. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Liner towards second, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Houston.
Yunel Escobar.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Now a flare out to left center. In comes Broxton. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher, Dion Deerdorf.
Dion Deerdorf comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, you want to throw that sinker down. That one stayed up, and that's what the hitter's looking for. Get that.
Into the box now, Ben Revere. As he'll offer it one and loop it out towards center field. That's in there, base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's safe.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
The right fielder, number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are loaded with only one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Sano. He went down on strikes last time up. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 2 runs have scored.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
C.J. Cron is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 3 runs already home here. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Well, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Street comes set. Here's the 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, a little looper over short, and it's going to get in there for a base hit. And they'll extend the lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 9-5 ball game.
The batter number 22.
Digging in the switch hitter, Caleb Howard. Jacob Barnes enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is in there. In to score the runner from second.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull the ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
A dive but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Boone has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So coming to the plate now, Stephen Vogt. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Hit in the air to shallow center. Revere is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Settling in now, Keon Broxton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside. The throw. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Striding into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Maben going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Digging in, number 7. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Ball 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Pitch popped up. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels are going to take a 2-1 lead in our series. They take the pivotal game 3 here at home as the ball game is over.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Leading off tonight for the Angels, right fielder, number 25.
Ben Revere is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that. Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Here's one in the air now for Braun out in left. And he's got it for the first out.
Batting second, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Right there for strike one.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and there were two down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 34.
So striding forward now, Michael Conforto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Revere is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Right fielder,
digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Stepping in, number 7. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, and he misses it. So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But man, that ball.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to short. And a dive there by Escobar, but he can't get it. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Here's Neil Walker, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Miguel Sano. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brad
It's
Miller.
swung on and hit in the air. Broxton's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, first baseman.
So digging in now, C.J. Cron. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Brewers, catcher Stephen.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting 8th.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Pitcher.
Now at the plate, Zach Davies, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Solarte has a read on it. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. The pitcher, Garrett Richards, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next
ready for another chance. Ben Revere. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's in there for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slice down the left side, but foul. Now another 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Broxton's on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Digging in to try it again. Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Crone is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Right
stepping in and ready for another shot. Yohannes Solarte. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, number 7. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. High in the air out to center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder
and boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Michael Conforto.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Braun will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Striding in, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Appeared to be a risky try for the plate on that play, but our show track technology. Here's C.J. Cron now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits.
Leading off for the Brewers here in the fourth. Left fielder.
Ryan Braun is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. Now, that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ryan Braun becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Neil Walker. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
2-0.
That's wide, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Trout to the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied. At the plate, Stephen Vogt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Conforto. And the inning is over. But the Brewers tie things up. Here's the shortstop. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Heading out towards shallow right. Solarte has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 3.
In now, Ray Zambrano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, man.
Got a lot of it out to deep left. Braun going back, and Braun will need to play this off the wall. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The pitcher number 42.
So coming to the plate, Garrett Richards. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Broxton. He makes the running play, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Ben Revere. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. Braun able to get it in, and that's going to hold the runner down at third base. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. A hit in 2 tries so far. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. Cameron Maven will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And that misses ball one. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Walker is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out a danger. Cameron Maven will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Escobar has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, pitcher.
Standing in, Jose Trejo. Jesus Aguilar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jesus Aguilar.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Maven is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter number 3.
Digging in, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. Richard steps into his windup. Here it is on 2-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
Sent toward first. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, this is textbook hitting. The right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting.
In now, Yonherva Solarte. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Ready once again, number 7. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Arcia rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull a ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Ryan Braun is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
3-2 now. Payoff pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Taken there by Escobar. He'll go the short way to Miller, and that ends the inning. Jeremy Jeffress takes over to start.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Just a tick behind for a strike. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. fastball that just misses inside.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Brad Miller is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Right there at the belt. 1 and 2 now.
Count is 1 and 2.
Here's one in the air now for Braun out in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey.
Standing in now, C.J. Cron as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Solarte has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Yunel Escobar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. In the air to right center. Solarte giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman.
Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Neil Walker comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Now here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been...
Stepping in now, Stephen Vogt. There's a swing and a drive. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone! Hold on! Riding in once again, Keon Broxton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Jesse Chop.
Broxton, your attention, please.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Trout at the track. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Now to the plate, Jeremy Jeffress. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Orlando Arcia. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Maben is there, and the inning is over. So 2. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Ready for another shot now. Ray Zambrano. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 0-2 delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Heading after this is Broxton. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Jesse Chavez. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Hit in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number
ready once
25,
again, Ben Revere. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Solarte has it in his sights, and that retires the side. Tyler Skaggs gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Skaggs.
Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging
7.
in to try it again, number 7. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. For on to waiting, the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner. Have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt. You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Trout has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Brewers strand a couple. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cameron Maben comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 9, Cameron Maben.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Here's Miguel Sano, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Brad Miller is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. This is skied out toward right. Solarte sprinting after it, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. Digging in now, Stephen Vogt. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Domingo Santana will grab a bat. Cam Bedrosian enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
For the Angels, number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Trout at the track. The wall. Now he scales the wall here, and my goodness. Jacob Barnes comes on from the pen.
Pitching for the Brewers, number 50. Jacob Barnes.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Now the 1-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so
your attention, please.
Chris Davis will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Braun is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Standing in now, the pitcher, Cam Bedrosian. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter.
Number 5. Albert Pujols.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
And the Brewers are a step closer. They've advanced to the National League Championship Series. And the Brewers were paced offensively tonight by this man, Neil Walker. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Final line score for our ball games tonight for the victorious Brewers. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base.